But it's not just the speakers that you need to worry about. Often it's the audience who prevent you running on time. Greetings, it's Timothy Hyde here from ExpertMC.com, and this episode of Emcee's Secrets, Tips and Techniques. In the last episode we looked at how to keep our speakers on time. This episode we're going to look at how to keep the whole event running on time, and a concept I call wriggle room. Most of us MCs, we like to get involved and have a briefing session with our client before a big event, but I like to get involved earlier in the planning process and make sure that they built into the program some wriggle room. That's time for the extra housekeeping announcements you need to make, time to thank speakers, time to introduce speakers. But it's not just the speakers that you need to worry about. Often it's the audience who prevent you running on time, and especially coming back into a room after a break, after morning tea, after lunch, after afternoon tea. So here's a few tips that you can use straight away to help your events run on time. First of all, involve the audience in what the problem is. Make sure that you explain to them, we want to pack as much content into today or this evening as possible, so your help is appreciated. Then make sure they know what time you're going to start. Don't say in about 20 minutes. Tell them what time you're going to start. Make sure you give them a warning that the break is about to finish, usually a 5-minute bell. Walk around, tell people, and if the venue has chimes or some audio system, make sure that that is used 5 minutes before, and explain to the audience before they go to the break what time you're going to ring that signal. I sometimes use a countdown timer. If the people can see the screen, run an app that runs 10 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go. Please take your seats. And this is probably the big one now. Make sure you start on time. If you say you're going to start at 3 o'clock, start at 3 o'clock. If on the first morning you delay starting, the audience will start factoring that into their behavior. They'll say, he never starts on time. It'll be 5 minutes. I've got time for a cigarette. I've got time to go to the toilet or get another coffee. Start on time on the first morning and you'll be right. Get some help if you can. It's not all up to you. If there is a committee or other conference organizer people there, ask for their help in tapping people on the shoulder and directing them to take their seats. It's very important. And committee, sometimes they are the worst offenders. So if in your planning session or a pre-event session, try and get them on side, explain what the problem is, ask for their help. They will sometimes be the ones who are standing outside of a room chatting when they should be taking their seats. If you get them on side early, it preempts that situation. 2 more things. Reward the people who behave well. By that I mean give them little presents or things. I've got a ton of little giveaways that I use. I'll sometimes stand by the door, or thank you for coming in early, and hand out these fun little cards and giveaway puzzles and things like that. That works. And the other thing is thank the whole audience. If you're going to break for lunch and you're right on time, reward them and acknowledge, say thank you for your help this morning. We've got a lot of content to get through. We've got a lot of value to give you. We can only do that with your help, and I appreciate that. That works. So there's a few little tips and secrets that you can employ straight away to try and keep your event running on time. I hope that you're going to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can do that on a link coming up in just one moment. And also visit us at ExpertMC.com. Subscribe to our newsletter and we will send you a complete training course